everybody. Are you ready? Are you ready for the Lionsgate new moon? New moon in Leo for August 2021. I'm so excited. A lot of energy going on today. Really interesting readings for us today. And I just wanted to let you know that after the video, I will be doing the closing statement to kind of show how they all sort of resonate together. I'll also talk about a little bit more about the Lionsgate portal in this new moon energy. But for now, I just want to have you pick one of these three piles, whichever one jumps out to you, and then find the timestamp for it below. It will take you to your reading. And then there will also be a fourth timestamp for the closing statement if you want to watch the end. So I don't have the candles lit right now, but the candles go with these. Just because I have weird lighting today, so I was trying to make it as good as possible. So we have this beautiful corridor with an interesting door at the end of it for group 1. And it goes with this blue candle, cute mini blue candle, and this iolite wand. Group 2 has this doorway, as well as the yellow candle, and a citrine crystal here, tumble citrine. And then the third group goes with this pink candle, this doorway, and this nice chunk of our Arphesonite. So if you'd like to take a moment to pause the video, make your choice of group 1, 2, or 3, and I will see you directly at your reading, and I hope to see you at the end for the closing statement. Thank you so much to everybody for your support, and I hope to see you on the other side of this portal. Hello, group 1. If you chose this doorway or this portal or this corridor, along with the blue candle, which I'm going to light for you right now. Oops. And look how bright that got. And this iolite wand, then this reading is for you for the new moon in Leo and this wonderful magical Lionsgate portal. Yeah, let's jump right in. So we have these two little mini cards here. So I'll get to them in a second. And we have some oracle cards. Actually, let me move these out of the way because they'll go right on top. And I used the, this is the Archangel Tarot by Doreen Virtue with art by Radley Valentine. Angelic energy kind of feels like starseed energy to me. I even kind of wonder if angels are really ETs or whatever you want to call them. So just beings of light is what I feel like angelic energy is. So I just chose that deck for this day, or this new moon in Leo. So our first card here is the King of Wands. We have the Three of Swords and the Sun. So this deck has a little bit of information on it. The King of Wands is the King of Fire. The Three of Air is the Three of Swords, and the sun is the sun. So this reading might strike you as being a little heavy at first, but we've got two very positive cards here, and I kind of view the sun part as the outcome. So, okay, let's just, I don't know how to approach this because the Three of Swords is basically a heartbreak card, like getting over something painful. But okay, first we start off with the King of Fire, the King of Wands. He's riding on this gorgeous dragon here. And he symbolizes motivation, idealism, ambitious charisma. The little message at the bottom here says focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. So I want to focus on him, and we'll come back to the advice from someone creative. But I feel like maybe this could be you. This might be someone in your life, someone that you admire or look up to. Or it might just resonate like how you were feeling until whatever this Three of Swords card here is that came up. Now, again, I call the Three of Swords card the heartbreak card, but it's like think of like middle school heartbreak. It's like the most devastating thing that's ever happened to you, but it's temporary, it's quick, you get over it and you move on. So I'm not trying to diminish anyone else's sorrow here, but it's usually quick and over with pretty quickly. The message at the bottom here is great sadness. Take time to heal the need to forgive yourself and others. So this is just telling us that you need to take time to heal from whatever that great pain was. And yes, it does feel like there are swords stabbing you in the heart, but just know that it is temporary and you can move on and you can move past this because look, I mean, the sun is the happiest card in the tarot deck. It symbolizes happiness, period. And the archangel here is Uriel if you feel connected to him. And it says, happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. So, whatever this thing is that's blocking you, remember, I kind of feel like we need to put the sun in it because you were back here. You were feeling motivated and inspired and ready to go. Whatever that thing is that was blocking you, block it out with the sun. Use the two suns that we have available to us right now are our sun and the Sirius sun for the Lionsgate portal. Bask in that and double sun energy and take time to heal for this new moon. Set time aside to really heal. The other next card here we have is the initiation, rite of passage, and crossing the threshold. Whatever this pain is that you are going through almost feels like a test. Like it was the universe testing you to see if you are ready to move on, to move past whatever it is that's blocking you. And all you have, like, it's dark and scary. I feel like if this is a spiritual journey for you, you may have been thinking like, I'm ready. I'm gonna dive into all the love and light and bask in my spirituality. But what nobody tells you about spirituality is that it is dark and gloomy, just like these clouds, just like the lightning striking. And the path is, you can barely see the path lit up right here. So there's times when you're back here when you can barely see the path and you can't see that doorway up ahead yet. And it's just freaking dark and it's scary and you feel alone. But know that if you keep going, that this bright, beautiful, colorful world is just on the other side of whatever that obstacle is. And again, that's reinforced by the sun card here also. And then another oracle card for us here is the dolphin collar. It's number 15, and it also symbolizes pure, joyful friendships and loving help. So now this could be come back to the King of Wands here. This could be someone in your life that really motivates you. Um, or this could be somebody that's coming into your life that's going to help bring the sun energy. But I wanted to read from the book because the messages in this book are really deep. This deck is by Lucy Cavendish, and I feel like this message is really important for whoever chose this group number 1 pile. So I'm just going to read a few of the excerpts from this. It says, so the dolphin caller reawakens within the waters and with their purity and their song. The dolphin caller will transfer their song and gift of clearing energy to the land, to the people as they go about their day. So think about like this person standing like in the middle of what we perceive to be the ocean. And think of how cleansing the ocean waters are. Think of that salt water and how you can just almost taste it on your tongue, the salt air and the cool breeze, and just how cleansing those waters are. So many now are beginning to arise from their slumber, and not just their slumber of sleep. They are awakened from the slumber of the soul. So too are you, as the dolphin caller and the magical beings of the oceans now call you to awaken to your own possibilities, to a new beginning not only each day, but a new beginning for your very soul. Time of play, of release, of cleansing, and of zest and joyful friendship is available to you. So this kind of makes me feel like the Three of Swords energy, whatever the heartache, whatever the pain is that you were going through, it may have been a loss of a friend, a partner, a lover. It could have been a loss of a job, a business relationship. But this is a sign from the universe that it is getting rid of whatever that was, whatever that, if it was a person, a job, an experience, whatever it was that you had, the universe is clearing and making way for new, joyful, happy things to come into your life. The little description at the bottom of this is help is on the way and you will soon experience joyful companionship. So that just kind of makes me feel like maybe it was a person that was physically removed, maybe a friend of yours from a long time, just you're not really jiving together anymore. And that's because the universe is about to bring in new people into your life that are going to help you continue on your spiritual path. It doesn't mean that there was anything wrong with whatever it is that you're letting go of. It just means that it's not for you anymore, and it's time to let go. It's okay to let go because the universe is going to swoop in and bring a new. It might be a new teacher, a new job, a new partner, a new friend that you just like automatically click with because this person is someone who you were meant to meet on your soul journey. So if you're willing to step through this door at the end of this corridor and step into, where is it? Step in through this door here, the universe is going to help you out. And so the back of this card says patience, and it says everything soon will come to light, and then you will see things will be all right. So take some time out this new moon to rest and rejuvenate and heal from that heartache, and be patient because something is on its way to you. And our other card here is transform. Emerge with the beauty of grace from your cocoon. So hide out in your little cocoon, be open to the Lionsgate portal energy, and use that time to heal. Use that time to absorb the light codes that are being downloaded. Be open to it. I physically like lay with my hands out, like I am open to receiving this energy and to receive these gifts, and I am willing to release and let go of whatever it is that no longer serves me. Um, I think that this is going to be a very transformative time for us all on the planet. And I feel like, specifically for you, Group One, if you chose this pile, that something really big is shifting within you as well. And I hope to see you on the other side. I look forward to seeing and hearing how this reading resonates with you. And I hope you have a wonderful, magical Lionsgate Leo new moon. Thank you so much. Hi, just another thing really quick. I forgot to explain why I chose Iolite for you. So Iolite is going to help you open up to your intuition. It's also going to help you release things that don't serve you. It helps you get down with connecting to your intuition, but it helps you get down to the true person that you really are, and so that you're able to really move on and connect with like what your soul's journey helps you get through that door. I chose specifically the wand because I don't know if you can tell, but one end is slightly larger than the other. So the smaller end is for directing energy. Um, so if you were releasing energy, you would have the pointier end pointing out. And sometimes I sit in meditation like this with my palms up and with crystals pointing outward to release energy. And then to call things in, you would turn it around and have the point going that way. The wider end is the female end. It's for receiving energy. So you would have the larger end pointing away from you to absorb and receive energy, and the point on the other end will help direct it up into your energetic field. You can also, because it's a third eye stone and a chakra, throat chakra stone, you can also use it on your throat chakra and point it either in or out, depending on if you were clearing something out of your third eye chakra or trying to pull energy in. For the Lion's Gate energy, you want to be pulling it in, but it doesn't hurt to release as well. Stay tuned at the end of this video to see how all of the readings connected to each other and a little bit more about the Lion's Gate if you are open and interested in hearing about that. Again, thank you so much, and I will see you there. Hello, Group 2. If you chose this beautiful citrine stone with the yellow, the yellow candle, I don't want to use that lighter because it makes a funny sound, but let's use this one. So if you chose the citrine stone with the yellow candle, then this reading is for you for the new moon in Leo for August 2021 and Lionsgate portal. So really interesting messages coming up so far for the readings. We've got some oracle cards that I'm just going to set aside. Set aside and dive into these archangel tarot cards. And I'm so glad I chose to use this deck for the Lion Portal, just because I feel like angelic energy is somewhat starseed energy. So, but these cards are actually a little bit lighter than the traditional tarot. So, I've just found that this is I'm glad I chose it because some really heavy, deep messages coming through. And so for this deck, air is the swords. So we have the 8 of swords or 8 of air, the Knight of earth or the Knight of pentacles, and the 4 of swords or the 4 of air. So I'm glad I chose this deck because it's a little bit lighter. Unicorns are representative of the swords, which the swords tend to be kind of heavier cards. So The Eight of Air here, and the message on the bottom is an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, and afraid to take action. And it's kind of easier to hear that message from some unicorns versus the traditional Eight of Swords is a woman blindfolded and she's kind of fenced in by some swords. And the idea of this card is that you feel trapped and are trapped, but if you physically look around, like you can untie yourself and you can physically just walk away from that fence of swords. And in this case, this unicorn's able to run away from, it looks like the unicorns behind him are kind of blocking him in. And so he's realizing that I can go this way and I can point my horn in a different direction. So, a really nice take on a usually heavy, dark card. But then we move into this Knight of Earth. And Knight of Earth, all of the knights have to do with action, but the Knight of Pentacles is really about like level-headed, grounded, sure-footing action. And the message here on the bottom says, time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, and it could signify a guardian angel. The keywords are also loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. So a really positive card in the middle of yet another sword card, which this is the Four of Swords. Take time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. So I also see the Four of Swords card as significant of connecting with your spirit guides. And that was kind of reiterated in this. Where did he say? Did I make that up? Oh yeah, and he says a guardian angel on the bottom of the Knight of. So I feel like this is a really good time for you to take a rest and meditate and really open up to the Lionsgate portal energy, because I feel like Spirit is trying to communicate with you. So 2 cards fell out of the Work Your Light deck for you. And the first one here is Inner Temple. It says devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. So, and look at the position of these women. This is how I sit in meditation and how I recommend you doing that for the line. It even looks like, look, there's like a portal door, or there's a door up there at the top that's like leading into space. So this is really representative of the Lionsgate portal too. And just sitting in meditation with your hands facing palm up is a really great way to just signify that on a physical level you are open to receiving this energy. And then the other card from this deck that came up is Transformation. And things are changing on a cellular level, deep healing. And again, I love this image. This image reminds me of the Queen of Wands, actually. So I feel like the Lionsgate is going to be really significant for you. And just remember, look, she even, this one, she even has her hands open to receiving as well. And the last card here, I'm laughing because it's just like these cards are just so like, hello, your guardian angel's trying to communicate with you. And look at this, the angel gate. And I was just saying how angelic beings remind me of light beings. So cleansing, protection, and blessing is the message here. And so someone like, just be open, and that's how you start. Just say, I would like to connect to my spirit guides. I would like to connect to my angels. I am open to receiving the Lionsgate activation healing codes. And I love that this is also look like a healing temple. This is going to be a very healing time for you. And our little word was wish, make a wish with a dandelion in the wind. So this whole reading is really just saying to me, physically ask it. And if you don't want to say it out loud, say it mentally in your head or write it down in a journal. And I am open to receiving these light codes. I am open to communicating with my spirit guides. I'm open to communicating with my guides. And if meditation isn't really your thing, sit in prayer. Prayer to me is meditation. So really make a point to acknowledge the Lionsgate portal today, which is the same day as the new moon in Leo, and just be open to that energy. It's very warm and tingly. It feels like this like sun-kissed energy, like you've had a really nice day in the sun, and you know how you just feel like you absorbed all that vitamin D and you just feel like euphoric after being outside in the sun for a really long period of time. So I think this is going to be a really significant thing for you. Your prison is of your own making, or you feel blocked in, but you're not. This could even mean I release myself from these blockages or restrictions. Um, so let go of that 8 of air energy. The 4 of air for me is like the meditation card. It's asking you to like really sit in meditation and be open to these energies that we're feeling. I chose citrine for you today because when I was doing the reading, all I could see was just like this warm golden light. And I feel like that is very representative of the Lionsgate energy, Leo energy in general, and just I really feel like I'm smiling. I feel really good about this. As long as you just like let yourself go, sit yourself in ceremony, sit in meditation, and be open to these energies, because I think it's going to be really powerful for you. And set your intentions, make your wish, write it down, and put it in concrete, and go actively towards those goals. That's what this Knight of Pentacles or Knight of Earth is all about too. Just buckling down and getting things done, honoring your commitments, and commit to yourself. Commit to releasing these blockages, commit to opening up to the energy that's available to you. And I can't wait to hear all about your experiences with the Lionsgate. Please comment below if you would like to stay tuned for the end to hear kind of how all of the readings were connected together. There's another timestamp down there to take you directly to the end. And thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again soon. And if not, I'll see you in group 2 really quick before we go. I forgot there was another additional message on the back of this card, and it is offerings. Abundance lies in the heart that allows. Share more than expected and see love come around. So let me read that again. Abundance lies in the heart that allows. I really feel like this moon is going to be really important about allowing yourself to receive it, allowing it. And because the key word here is offerings, it would also be nice to leave an offering of thank you and gratitude for the energies that you're trying to connect to. If it's a specific angel or deity, always leave an offering. And finding, if you are trying to connect to something specific, finding things that really resonate with that deity, or just using your intuition and leaving whatever you feel connected to. So that was the keyword here, and I just didn't want you to miss it, that offerings and the abundance lies on the heart that allows. Allow. Thank you so much. Hello, group 3. If you chose the pink candle with this lovely chunk of our pheasantite, then this reading is for you for the beautiful Lionsgate Leo new moon for August 2021. So, We'll check in back in with this door later. We've got some oracle cards. Put those aside. And then we are using this Archangel deck today. We've got the Seven of Fire, which is the same as Seven of Wands. And then we have the Seven of Earth, which is the Seven of Pentacles. And then we have the Wheel, Archangel Michael, which is also the Wheel of Fortune in the regular Rider-Waite deck. So, interesting that you have two sevens. So the Seven of Wands, let's bring this up a little bit closer for you. Oh yeah, these have little messages on the bottom. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. And the Fire deck has these beautiful dragons on them. And you can see there are other wands attacking her, but her and her dragon are standing up for themselves. So this is really important. Don't let anybody get you down. You are moving in the right direction. And same thing with the Seven of Earth here. It says, seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, and unnecessary worry. So you've been working really hard. You've been standing up for yourself, but you've been trudging forward anyways. But the Seven of Earth just kind of asks us to just take a pause for a second, take a step back, and look at everything that you've done so far. You've accomplished a lot, and you deserve, or well-deserved rest is in your future. I encourage you to take some rest over this new moon weekend. Because if you give yourself time to rest, then you are going to be able to complete this beautiful Wheel of Fortune card, a time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward, fortune is on your side, your hard work is going to pay off. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading, but let's dive into the other cards too. We have the Align. And I've never seen this card from this deck before. It says, what is not aligned or needs to change? I feel like this corresponds with the Seven of Earth card because that's asking you to take a step back. So like you've been working really hard and it's almost like you're too close to whatever it is that you've been working on. And you know how you kind of like take a step back and you're like, oh, wow. Because it was like you were only looking at what you were working on. And it's like you need to look at it from a different perspective. You take a step back and pause and just give yourself a little break so that when you come back to it, you're looking at it with fresh and new eyes. But this card is also telling us that something isn't right. So take a step back, look at it from a different perspective, and then come back at it with a fresh view of something, and it'll just help you get back into alignment. Because what's coming after that is, again, the Wheel of Fortune, which is a very, very positive place to be. So the next oracle card here we have is Oracle, number 31, Sacred Living, Spirit Speaking, and Intervention. So this kind of makes me feel like you should maybe take a step back and meditate and see what visions come. Maybe you will feel differently about something afterwards. Check in with the Lionsgate energy and see if maybe, I think we're all going through this transition, and pay attention to the signs from the universe, because something just isn't right, and I feel like Spirit is just asking you to realign that in some way. Like you're doing a good job, like it's going smoothly, and you are right to stand up for yourself. You're right to be working hard and working on whatever it is that you're working on, but just something's kind of off. And behind this door here, we have 1111, which is a huge sign. If you study numerology, it's all one is about beginnings. 1111 is a common. Oh, interesting. And this kind of makes me think of 1111, even though it's the numeral 3. It just kind of makes me think of 1111. But it says numbers and doubles, synchronicity and 2. Don't hold back your love now. Life is meant for you. So I really feel like Spirit is trying to get your attention on something. Pay attention, pay attention. And Spirit is also telling you to retreat. Spoil yourself in the morning mist. Breathe in nature's sweet scents. So I think in order for you to hear this message or see this message, I think you really need to take a break, take a pause, take the weekend off. I chose our Pheasantite for you because our Pheasantite helps us to get organized and stay productive, but it also helps to ground you. And too much grounding can lead to being stuck, but not with our Pheasantite. Our Pheasantite is going to help you stay productive, but still kind of get that balance and help with that realignment, kind of like getting reorganized. Wow, I wonder if there's, I was like, wait, am I done already? These messages have all been pretty straightforward. If you're interested in hearing how they all resonate, stay tuned. You can stay tuned to the end because we will run right into the closing statement. Let me just read this if there's anything that jumps out at me that I feel like you guys need to hear. I can hear, see, smell, feel the presence of the spirits, and translate their signs for myself and for others. So I feel like whatever the message that Spirit's trying to get to you is going to help you continue on this project, hope to continue to like realign and tweak and fix whatever this is, because whatever it is that you are creating is Spirit. Like Spirit is trying to co-create through you is kind of the message that I'm getting here. It says, you perhaps once were this oracle, dwelling in the mountains, stirring in the sacred smoke, seeing the visions and sharing the messages. So you're supposed to be sharing the messages, but I feel like you need to take a break and pause in order to receive those messages, and maybe perhaps receive the Lionsgate messages for you too. So really be open to it and take your time to receive the messages, because I think that's going to be really helpful for you. Thank you so much. Again, stay tuned for the closing statement right after this. If you want to hear a little bit more about the Lionsgate portal, this new moon in Leo, as well as how all of the readings kind of collectively drew together. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you next time. Hello, happy new Leo new moon. I'm so excited for this energy. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm filming this a couple days before, but I can kind of feel it happening already. I hope that you are too. Thought I'd try something a little bit different. I've got all of the cards here in front of me and kind of wanted to see if I saw any patterns with them like all together. But overall, all of the, I feel like I probably say this all the time, but overall, all of the cards were like, take a rest, take a break. And it's like, no, duh, it's a new moon reading. Of course, it's going to say that, because that is what we should be doing on a new moon. So I'm just going to take a moment to get all of these cards in front of me, just to see if there's any patterns. I think I mentioned this in some of the other videos, but I'm definitely glad that I used this. Oh, I just had it right in front of me, and now it's gone. I'm so glad that I used this tarot deck. I don't use it often. I have a couple reasons for not using it, but it was perfect for today. I've used it before in pick a card readings for specific moments, or for specific moons, and it just felt perfect for this Leo new moon Lionsgate portal. So, if you're not familiar with the Lionsgate, um, it only became popular like a couple years ago, and I remember hearing about it. And because I'm a Leo, I was like, "Ooh, what is this? I need to figure out like what is this?" And I was like, "Oh, this has nothing to do with the zodiac Leo." I don't know. It just didn't resonate with me, and I think it was just maybe the timing wasn't right for me because last year is when I really, really, really dedicated time, specific time for the Lion's Gate, and did a meditation. I did a ritual and a ceremony, and it was amazing. The next day, it took a while. It took a couple days. Yeah, so it was like the next day that I wasn't really feeling it. I mean, the ceremony was nice and I really enjoyed it. And I had treated myself to some new ritual tools that were like lion themed, and it was just really, really nice and great. But the following day, I felt like I was on cloud nine. I felt like I was sitting out in the sun, sunbathing, and you know that feeling that you come in from like a long day at the pool or a long day at the beach, and you just feel like high almost, it just from the sunlight. And I'm saying like even if you like weren't drinking, I don't mean like a good sun beer buzz. I just mean like I felt like I was high. I felt high all day long. I felt like my skin felt warm, my body felt warm. I felt like I was sitting out in the sun on a tropical beach by myself, and I was inside all day, and I'm pretty sure it was cloudy that day, but I can't remember. Um, But I mean, it's crazy. That's my experience, and that's what it was like to me. I feel like just in the last year since that happened, my spirituality has blown up and gone crazy. And it was something that I've been waiting for my entire life. It's connected me to other people, it's given me courage and confidence to move forward as a spiritual, intuitive person. It's taught me how to handle being a spiritual and intuitive person in a world that is not very kind to spiritual and intuitive and sensitive people. Um, so that's just my experience. I know that there's a lot of bad things going around saying about it, but I had a good experience, possibly the best experience I've ever had in my entire life, my best blissful, sober experience of my entire life. And I highly recommend it. That's all I have to say about that. I don't care what anybody else is saying. I had a good experience. And if you've watched any of my other videos of the upcoming herbal videos or my Let's Get Stoned videos, or if you use my moon planner, I cannot emphasize enough is to experience things for yourself. Don't knock it until you try it and see how it feels to you. If it's not right for you, let it go. If a couple of years down the road and it appears in your life again and you try it and it works and it's better, then it was just a timing thing. It was just timing is everything for a lot of things, but see what feels right for you. Don't go by what anybody else says. I had a really good experience with it, and that's why I took Sunday off. I am not working on Sunday, and I'm going to chill, hopefully sit in the sun if it's nice outside, because I feel like that would enhance effects. I'm going to do ritual and ceremony and meditate, and I'm going to have a good day. So I hope that you can join me and do the same. Um, but all in all, across the board, I'm trying to see if I see any patterns. I mean, there was a lot of fire energy, a lot of air energy, and some earth. Not much water here. Um, the air was in all of oh no, the first two, if I have them in the correct order. And air is about wisdom, but it's also about your spirituality. It's crown chakra energy. It's about your connection to the divine, to God, to source, whatever you want to call the light that spiritually guides us. Um, earth. The earth energy is here to let us stay grounded and not float off into outer space, no matter how much we want to. But a lot of this energy in every single reading was about overcoming something negative, something dark, or unblocking something and unblocking something dark and moving past it. The third card, the third reading had the Seven of Wands, Seven of Fire, which that's about like standing up for yourself and defending yourself. And um, uh, the Three of Swords came up for group one, I think it was. And that is a really painful experience, but it's also temporary. So it's about moving past that. And then the second group, the second group had, I have these backwards. The second group had the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Swords and the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is almost my favorite sword card because it's kind of just about taking time out and meditating and um, seeing what comes up for you. It's also about connecting to your spirit guides and angels. And the Eight of Swords is about you're in your own prison. You're in a self-made prison. So overcoming these obstacles, and the biggest thing across all of these is opening up to it. See, like almost all of the cards had somebody with their palms up. You have to be open to receiving. Physically say or literally say out loud, I am open to receiving this energy. And even if you don't believe in the Lionsgate portal, um, you can still be open to receiving the Leo new moon energy. And that's like courage and inspiration. Like, think of Leo the lion. It's proud, it's loyal, it's dedicating yourself to your path, moving forward confidently, and embracing it, embracing who you are, embracing your individuality, and moving forward. I mean, seriously, like all of these. What's he doing? Yeah, this person has open arms. This person's got one arm open. Oh, wait. She's holding something. And then both of these people have their arms open. Their hands open, ready to receive. A lot of angelic present. I use the archangel tarot deck, but a lot of angelic presence, like being open to the divine, being open to spirit, being open to your guides, being open to Sirius and Syrian energy. Just be open to it and have fun with it, and it's just fun. It's fun. Let's like raise the consciousness of the planet, and I can't wait. I'm so excited for Sunday. I can't wait. I hope that you are too. And I hope that this like changes things for the better. Because we'll see. We never know. We never know what's gonna happen. But I hope. If anything, I feel like just because there were like these little things that we have to get over, I feel like it might be like we have to overcome something, let something go in order for this light to come in. So we might not be out of the woods yet, but yeah, all of the words were kind of retreat, transformation, wish, be open to asking for what you need, open to signs of the universe, patience, offering, saying thank you, and expressing gratitude for the things that you're about to receive. I'm excited. I can't wait. I'll see you on the other side. Let me know if you like this video. Please like and subscribe. And check out the Just Face Planner. That's never too late to start following the moon. And mini candles, I'm trying to get them in the shop. I know you've been asking for them, but I'm doing a lot of things. I'll get them in the shop soon, but I have to sell regular candles before I can buy more wax to do the mini ones. Okay. So just buy my other candles. All right. Thank you. I'll see you next time. See you on the other side. See you through the Lionsgate portal.